Yuki and John's Patreon buffet.
Okay, McDonald?
That's right, Yuki. This one is about something that you actually like. Or I don't know, do you like McDonald's?
Well, yes and no. I mean, it's a fast food, so I don't want to eat every week. But, every once in a while, I really need to McDonald's. Yeah.
And we want to remind you that our beautiful, beloved, best friend in the world and my lover and the love of my life is here, Ms. Liz Schack.
You called her lover?
No,
Not the
that's the
girlfriend?
first time I ever called her my lover.
He never calls me that.
I never called her. I don't even call her Liz. I call her Pupukaki Pipikaki Pupus.
Thank you for that beautiful
It's a
introduction.
terms of endearment.
No, I mean, she's my love. I love her.
Aw.
But I don't call her my lover. I don't know if I've ever introduced you, like, how
But
do I
girlfriend,
introduce
right?
you? Do I say this is my girlfriend Liz?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't. I just do it like subconsciously or unconsciously. I don't even think about it, but it doesn't matter to me because we don't need a label. Our love goes beyond labels.
But from outside the people,
Fuck the outside people. They're gonna put the
cares?
labels on us. They're gonna go partners.
partners, but if you don't like, you're living together, so they might think you guys are married.
No, we're living in sin.
Well, thank you for that. And I'm glad to be back.
Okay.
She's my girlfriend. She's my love. She's the
Yes.
best.
And
She's
Yuki and
legit.
I are BFFs.
Yeah.
Your best friend
Best
forever?
friends
Yep.
for BFL.
What's BFL?
Best
I said-
friends. No, BFF.
BFF?
The BFG.
What's BFG? Best
Big
friend
friendly
Giant.
giant?
dick.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, let's
Well,
get to
that-
McDonald's
yeah,
because I don't
let's
know
get
what the fuck
McDonald's.
we're talking about. McDonald's.
McDonald. Yeah.
Yuki.
Yes.
The reason we're doing this is because my mother suggested this.
Oh.
Ooh, I didn't
My
know that.
mother, yeah, the last time you came to the house, Yuki, you sometimes you stay for dinner, you eat dinner, you had spaghetti and meatballs last time that my
That was
mother
good,
made.
yeah.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Because I think my mother's a good cook. Don't tell her I said that because she'll get a big head, but she makes a lot of good shit.
Oh my God, yes.
Especially the meatballs and the spaghetti.
That was
and-
She
Yeah.
made shepherd's pie for
Oh.
St. Patrick's Day.
That's right, shepherd's pie for pissing. Oh my God, it was so good. Unfortunately, she's not cooking tonight. We're going to order from the diner. But that's fine. The diner around here is good too. We'll get a burger. But
Shepherd's pie is a British food, right?
it's like UK, you get. But I think
I never get it. Like, why meat is in the pie? I don't get
Well,
it.
you wouldn't like it because it's potato top.
Yeah.
it's like a potato top, almost like the
Right.
frosting. But I love it.
I do too.
Really?
Yeah. But okay, so McDonald's.
McDonald's.
So my mother suggested this because you, Yuki, worked at McDonald's.
Yes, I did. That was, oh my God, long time ago.
And we discussed a little bit about your history at McDonald's, but I'd love to walk through your experiences working at McDonald's, what you had to do to go to get the job at McDonald's, what your responsibilities were, your experiences, and then Liz Schack and I'll tell you about what burgers we like.
Okay. Well, that was a long time ago. And just before coming to America.
The movie?
No, not
I thought you were talking about Eddie
myself.
Murphy. Oh, I see.
Same thing, He's coming to America, I say, oh, gee, maybe I should get, work something and, because you can just decide to go there, you have to prep.
Yes.
So while I was preparing to, study abroad, Los Angeles, I was working McDonald's. First I went to, hey, can I work here? That was like, oh shit, about $1.50 an hour.
Oh my God.
Was that good?
That time I thought that was good.
Okay.
Long time ago.
Were there benefits?
No, part-time, not full-time.
Okay.
So then I started as a trainee. I don't know, somehow,
What year was this?
Oh, God, 74.
Wow.
51 years ago.
I was 5 years away from being a sperm.
I was just a star in the sky.
She wasn't even fucking around.
I was like a teenager, I think.
Oh my God.
And then, what was and then I don't know, somehow, I wanted to work there because McDonald's just came to Japan from America. And then the store I was working as number, not even 10. It's like,
Whoa, so there was under 10 McDonald's at that time.
Very, 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 very like a new
Wow.
thing. So, hey, America thing, McDonald's. That's why I just wanted to work there.
Yeah.
So I was trainee. And then 2 weeks, I passed the trainee, then moved up to regular crew. Then I really liked it. Then 1 month, I became assistant store manager. That was
Damn.
quick.
Yeah, you must have been good.
Did you like the responsibility, or were you?
Yeah, I like it because, I didn't go to college, then maybe it's a good way. So everything I learned, how to answer the phone, how to treat the customers. So my, social skill I kind of learned working there since I didn't go college.
And Hamburger University is an actual thing.
Yes.
What was that like? Tell me all about it.
It's kind of bullshit, It's like a 5 gram, 1 gram mustard, 5 gram ketchup, pickles.
Oh yeah, they have the
whatever.
guns, right?
Yeah, guns. And then I said, why, 5 gram of ketchup? Why 1 gram of mustard? And then their answer is, that's the best weight. They're like bullshit, right? They don't even tell you why.
Don't they have special Coca-Cola too that makes it different than?
No, it's same thing.
What?
And then those Coke machine and then shake machine, that was like $500,000 that time. Oh my God! So I clean up and then put the assembling it. I learned that too, so I could do that.
The whole thing about McDonald's sometimes is that the shake machine is always broken. Was it usually hard to deal with, or was your shake machine working because you were in charge?
Well, when I started working, that was before shake machine.
Oh,
It's a simple, you just get the ice cream, and then those mixer.
you did it the way I used to do it. When I worked
Yeah.
as an ice cream man,
Yeah.
you have the fucking
Right,
tin,
right.
the way that they do it at diners
Yeah.
and stuff, and then you put it up in
Oh,
this thing
yeah.
and it goes. "Rrrr."
Yeah, that's the one.
So you had to do old fashioned.
Yeah, old fashioned.
That's the best way.
That's the best one. Then little crystal was there. I thought that was
Crystal meth? What are you doing? Crystal?
when you drink the shake. That is you feel the
I
crystal.
thought you were sucking down crystal
no,
meth to
My
get through
God.
the day.
the soft cream crystal in the.
Yeah, little ice chips.
Little ice
Yeah, I know what you mean. Now I do.
So that was good. Then soon after, we had a new shake machine. That's the $500,000 shake machine
my
that
God.
time.
And it's just always churning and
Oh
churning.
yes. No, it wasn't broken all the time.
Now they say the new ones are broke. I guess the new ones are broken. People are always saying they're like not working and stuff.
There's conspiracies, I believe.
What are they?
I don't know, but
Oh.
I believe it.
The conspiracy is they don't want you to buy the shake so that you fucking buy something else. I don't know. What would the reason be for to not have it work? It's stupid. Fucking McDonald's. Anyway, so continue.
But you know what? The person, Bob's Big Boy, their shake is better than McDonald's.
I've never been to Bob's Big Boy.
We'll go. When we go to LA, I would
Yeah.
love to go back. I used to go to Bob's Big Boy every
Just
once in a
like
while.
David Lynch loved it.
Dude, this fucking the local diner over here has a better milkshake than McDonald's. McDonald's isn't that good of a milkshake.
No.
It's not.
You
It's-
know what's good?
what?
Their coffee is better than Starbucks.
What we're drinking right now in our cups, Yuki? That's
Yeah.
McCafe.
Oh.
It's McDonald's coffee. No joke. It's a perfect cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Because the way that we have it here at my parents' house is there's a Keurig.
Oh.
And you get the single serving, you put it in the dang da doong, and you get a one serving McDonald's cup.
Right, and then it's cheaper than Starbucks, right?
Oh yeah, for sure,
God.
for sure. And it's delicious. It's just
Right.
like a classic non-invasive cup
Right.
of coffee. It doesn't have too much flavor, it doesn't have a little bit of flavor. It has a perfect amount.
Then, so you learn everything, how to make. So I start doing the grill thing,
Okay.
That was when you start. It's just amazing. You pick 6 in the right, 6 in the left. You go like this. So you're making 12 burgers at the same time.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. Not everybody can do it though. Many fail. But it's fast because every 30 seconds, those timer beeps. So you have to go next. So fast, you got the 6, and 12. You put it there, right? Then you hit the button. 30 seconds later, you have to flip the burger. But before 30 seconds, you have another 12 next to it. So every 30 seconds, you are 12, 12, 12, 12, keep going. So every 30 seconds, you flip, and then you prepare this first 12 and another 30 seconds. So that's 30 and 30. So 1 minute, you're ready to do next 12.
Oh my God.
Then when you flipping 12 the other way, then this first 12 is ready to pick it up. So that time, the buns are ready to, the other guys already, put the bun.
The bun man.
Bun man, yeah. And then, put the ketchup and mustard and then pickle. So 1 minute later, 12 burger is ready to put on the bun.
That's why they call it fast food.
Yeah, it's fast food.
So wait, 30 seconds aside?
Yeah.
They're so specific because they want everything to be the same.
Right.
Oh, the pressure. I wouldn't be able to take it.
That sounds like fast paced, Yuki.
Yeah, so, slow time is, okay, but like a peak time. Morning peak time, lunch peak time. Oh my God, you making I made, I don't know, 12, easily a couple hundred in 5 minutes.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Now, was this before drive-thrus?
This was that time, there was no drive-through yet.
Because I was going to ask if you ever did that, because that to me sounds nerve-wracking.
I did, because...
You did?
Well, when fast drive-through opened in Japan, that store manager, he was my store manager, my boss in the fast store. So he asked me to go hey, Yuki, why don't you help me? Now I'm, managing fast Japanese drive-through Big Mac and then, suburb in Tokyo. So he asked me to help, so I went to help him.
Holy
wow.
shit. That sounds Yuki. That sounds more stressful than the stock market.
Yeah,
Than the
then
fucking
not
stock
only
exchange.
that, I was making a filet fish over there.
Oh, you were doing fish too?
Yeah.
Wait, so fish was before chicken?
Yeah, at that time we didn't have a chicken sandwich.
Because I think they would do fish for religious people who would only eat fish. Was it on Sundays?
Fridays.
Fridays, yes. That's why McDonald's
Friday
came
fish
out with the
fry.
Filet-O-Fish.
Whoa, you're kidding. So it was, the early menu was cheeseburger, hamburger, fries, fish. There
And
was
then
nothing
Big
else?
Mac.
Oh, and then the Big Mac. So, but that's a double patty. So you're doing 12 but minus 2. So you're, wow. So
Yeah.
oh my God.
So when I do 12 fast, what I did, there's no way. You put the 24 fish fry in the fryer. Then
oh, so you deep fry those?
deep fry.
Oh.
Then I do 12 burger. So 7 minutes later, a buzzer goes. Burr, burr, burr. So I pick it up. Then there's a fish guy there. So he takes over and then he just dump it in the basket and then salt. Then that time, you have to steam the bun.
Oh,
Steamed
steam the
buns.
bun.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So Yuki, with the oil, did you ever get splashed with the oil? Because that actually, I fear that.
Well, there is a lots of incident.
Really?
Yeah, because of the beginning, God, there is always rule. Don't put any accessory. And this guy, he had the wristwatch.
See, that's what frightens me is like when I see people doing that where they dip
Yeah.
the fry basket into the oil and the oil's popping.
So he dropped his wristwatch and automatically he just
Oh, no.
That's something I would do for sure. It's like when a knife drops and you go to catch
right.
it.
It's
Yeah.
like automatically. You don't think it's a reaction.
Right.
How bad did his fucking hand?
Oh, my whole thing was. But the store manager got so much. That's why I told you don't put any accessories.
Oh my
That gets
God.
me fucking crazy because
Yeah.
hot oil, it honestly, it could any second it could pop or fly.
They have to take the skin from your ass and put it
Yeah,
on your hands.
so he ran and hard away.
Sometimes I don't want to cook bacon because it pops and I don't have a shirt on and it gets on my nipple.
Oh.
That happened before.
And then I made tartar sauce, Big Mac sauce. Yeah,
Oh, what's in the Big Mac sauce?
it's like 1,000.
Yeah. Thousand Island dressing.
Island, but
That's what I figured.
there's like what was that? Relish.
Okay, relish,
or
added
something,
relish.
Yeah.
and then onion or something. Those little bit, not just 1,000.
I liked the Big Macs.
Yeah.
I used to get Big Macs. That was like my go-to.
And then soon later, quarter pounder came.
That and now double quarter pounder with cheese. That's all I've eaten at McDonald's for the last 20 years. Since they got rid of the Arch Deluxe, which do you know what the Arch Deluxe was?
No.
I don't even know what it was, but I used to get it all the time. It had bacon on it.
Oh.
And it was fucking great, and they discontinued it for some reason.
But there's no bacon that my time. Yeah,
Yeah, I guess that was like a 90s thing.
right.
But yeah, since then I haven't had a Big Mac in years. I've only had double quarter pounder with cheese.
Yeah,
No,
then quarter pounder. We didn't have a double quarter pounder that time. Just a single, just a quarter pounder and then quarter pounder with cheese.
Huh.
That's like a big one, right? Quarter pounder. They put there. This one is not 30 seconds. This is 7 minutes. Then 7 minutes later we have to flip. So
well, when you would work there, would you eat there all the time, or were you not?
no, you cannot eat. You have to buy it. That's the rule,
Wow.
company rule. And then when you peak time, it's easy. You just keep making it, and then people buy it, right? Hard time is like a slow time, like a 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Rock.
You
4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7.
there's a warm bin. Of course, you have to have always burger there because we're not supposed to let the wait anybody. When the people come here, order hamburger. Oh, sorry, we're making. You're not
You
supposed to.
can't do that.
No.
Yeah.
That's why slow time. How many you making in between slow time is your talent.
Wow.
Because you have to have constantly, but you can't make too many because
It'll get
we
cold.
keep only 30 minutes. Then every 30 minutes we have to throw it away. And then
They wouldn't let you eat it. Even
No.
though- that's fucking bullshit, man.
because end of the day we count how many
Discarded burgers.
wasted, and that makes your record. Oh, when you manage it between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock, you wasted this many. So you to your
What was the most ever wasted? Do you
Yeah.
Remember? Do you remember how many was the most wasted?
I was really good
You were.
because this is like I was always watching outside and then traffic signal. So when it's red, I don't order. Then when from red to blue, green, then I make order. So when people come to the store, exactly burgers.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was watching those. Then you start remembering who is stopping buying a burger every day. So I know like so many people, oh, this person coming to in the morning, 7:30. I was very good doing that.
You're like the Rain Man of McDonald's. My grandma and your grandma.
In that store, I made most burger in 1 hour. I had a record.
What
Wow.
was it? Do you remember how many?
I sold it 1,600 in 1 hour.
What the fuck? Jesus, Yuki.
They should have given you a picture on the wall or something.
Yeah, I was. That's why my boss asked me when he opened the drive-through. He said, "Hey, we need a Yuki," so he just called me.
I can't believe you sat there watching the lights and then were like, all right, make the burgers now. That's amazing.
Yeah, because you know that the traffic thing, then you start running. It's same town.
The flow, yeah.
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 So people go to work same place. Go home, coming to the work. Usually they have the same time, right? I mean, so you know the routine.
Oh my god.
Did you used to have fights with any of the employees or disagreements?
Not really.
Oh, good.
Did you have to wear a hat?
Yeah.
Aww.
There's no facial hair, no long hair.
Wow. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And your uniform. Tell us about it.
What about the uniform?
What kind of uniform did you wear?
Oh, I was like blue shirt. Because I was an assistant manager already, so shirt and tie,
Oh, we gotta.
and then red hat, and it says manager.
Oh,
Wow.
we have to bring this up, and it's very sad, but and we'll get into it. I love collecting McDonald's memorabilia. It's been a thing of mine for a very long time.
Yeah,
And Yuki gave me one of the greatest gifts of all, which were 3 of his McDonald's ties that he wore. It was part of his uniform. They were beautiful. We had them displayed in our living room. I was so proud of them, and they burned in our fire.
sorry, that was
Sorry,
That was-
Yuki.
no, it's
No,
all right.
that was
I'm
we
sorry.
enjoyed
We'll find
them.
another McDonald's tie somewhere.
It was special because they were Yuki.
That was like a Japanese McDonald's tie, 50 years ago. So you don't get it anymore.
I'll find one.
It's so heartbreaking.
You'll see. I'll track down the people you made burgers with,
Oh,
and I'll say, we want
And
that tie.
then the French fry. I don't like it. I don't. But there's also you put in the French fry, Idaho potato.
Mm-hmm.
We imported from America. That's frozen, but you throw it in. First, you have to what's called it's not melting, but you can't just put in the frozen potato in the fryer. So you have to kind of room temperature.
Oh, so you have to let them sort of
Let the
defrost.
Yeah.
wow.
And then you put it there, then again, the computer button, then 3 minutes, it's boo, then,
I love watching the salt.
yeah, then that's another technique.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They have those special sprinklers. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about.
And then those small bag and then large. The funny thing is, that's special technique because I can't say this. Small bag and large box, not much different.
I agree with that.
You get 3 extra fries.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
but that's a technique. It's not really twice much. No.
I'm getting so hungry.
I want McDonald's now. I can't stop thinking about fucking just having a full bag of McDonald's fries.
I
and
love
just,
their
oh.
fries so
I mean,
much.
the fresh one, French fries really good. I mean, when takes time, then kind of soggy. It's not good, but
No, when they're fresh and they're
yeah.
fucking the best.
I like them
I would
soggy.
love to just like have McDonald's fries with all the fast foods because I love Wendy's burgers. I love this and that and the other thing, but they never get the fries as good as
Right.
McDonald's. There's something about it.
So one time by accident, I was making fry, and then gave. That was like so good. So that customer, every time coming back, and he always, I want him to make it. So he start asking me to make a French fry.
And ironically, you don't even like fries. But you're good.
You know what you're doing, Yuki. Yeah. Well, what's your go-to order when you go to McDonald's?
Well, if I could just get whatever I wanted and it'd be completely crazy. Because I grew up with McDonald's. My parents both loved McDonald's. On special occasions, we'd always get it. It was a big deal. So I love their chicken McNuggets. I'd get their McNuggets. I get large fries, a Sprite, because the salt from the fries makes the Sprite taste better. I love their apple pie. And this is very controversial. Yeah. I'm a Filet-O-Fish gal. I grew up with it. People are very grossed out when I say this.
You know what's good?
What?
The Filet-O-Fish, you add the ketchup.
Oh, I'll try that.
You know what would be good? Because they used to do surf and turf at White Castle. Maybe if you take a fillet of fish and put it on one of the burgers, that might be good. Surf and turf.
I'd try that.
Yeah, I would try that. Why not? You know what I don't like? The McRib.
I've never tried it.
That's
It's just there's something a bit. It's too saucy or something. They like dip it in.
Yeah, it's a bullshit. It's not the real meat, you know.
They had the mixed spaghetti. I heard.
When?
It was very short-lived.
Mixed spaghetti in America?
Yeah.
I never heard. No.
I thought that was like a Filipinos thing.
No, I know Jollibee has spaghetti.
That's it. That's it.
But I heard they had a mixed spaghetti at one time.
Really?
Their snack wrap, good.
And then when Egg Muffin came out, that was a hassle.
Oh, I'm sure.
Was it?
Yeah, because the egg part is very difficult. It has to be not really half done, but there's you can't really hard egg either. Like the timing is difficult, but it's so quick. So when you're making something else, you always takes longer than it should be. So that was very difficult, yeah.
Oh my god.
Shit.
So egg part, the red, yellow part.
The yolk.
Yolk has to be half done.
Wow, that's so interesting.
And then, so what was the case? Did McDonald's open up earlier because of the breakfast when it came along, or was McDonald's already open that early? Because, like, now McDonald's is open like fucking 24 hours a day.
Right.
Was that the hours in Japan when you first started, or?
We tried, but the thing is, business-wise, 24 hours, I mean, always people, there's no time to clean. See, they don't like.
That's interesting. That's an interesting point. You don't have time to get everything clean correctly.
Right, because you're supposed to clean every machine every day, once a day. So you're not supposed to do 24 hours a day.
Aha. Well, I would think, though, that, like, between the hours of, like, 3 and 5, it's pretty dead, right? Or no? Or is it just a bunch of drunks coming in? Now it's drunk.
You mean the morning?
Yeah.
Well, if it's...
There's not even people working there live anymore. You, like, order from a screen.
Now it's robotic,
it's
man.
crazy.
I went into a McDonald's to try and get us boo buckets. And I went to the counter, and nobody was looking at me. They were all just making food, and I was sitting there. And then I see these 2 kids come in from the school across the street, and they go over to the thing. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh,
boom.
yeah.
And I said, holy shit, it's all automated now? What the fuck?
I'm so sad.
I don't like that system.
I don't either, and I miss the old design with the red tiles, and they'd have, like, Ronald McDonald's and Grimace and Hamburglers, the best.
Exactly. The way it used to look back in the day when they had the fucking ball pits and the
my
fucking
God.
playgrounds.
It was an event. People had their birthday parties there.
I had a birthday party at McDonald's when I was a kid.
It was like a real event. Like you're going to McDonald's.
Yeah, we have a, kids' birthday party. So there is a floor manager, not always cute girls, those hosts.
Yeah.
So she has, toys and... everything and, entertain them.
I miss that.
Yeah, it was great. I used to love going to McDonald's to have, like, fun, run around, get crazy. And now it's like a gray building.
Oh, it's horrible. It's so unappealing. And it's so sad seeing those closed down playpens that they're not open anymore. They're just there.
Yeah.
And it's so haunting and sad.
What were they called? Play
Palace, I think.
Palace.
Right?
Okay, so you said that you collect some McDonald's ephemera. What are some
Yes.
things that you had? I know one that I loved.
Which one?
The fucking McMary, man.
Oh,
It was it was a Virgin Mary bust, like from the neck up, and it was the Virgin Mary, but as Ronald McDonald. It was such a great art piece. It was beautiful.
So beautiful. I miss that piece so much. It went in the fire. A lot of my McDonald's stuff went. I had this beautiful. It was a plaster of. It looked like a little McDonald's, like a shop.
Oh, I love that.
And
It was a little
night
nightlight. Oh my god,
it would light up from the inside.
that thing was fucking cool.
I've been dying for like a Hamburglar doll. I love the Hamburglar.
And then, did you guys have a fruits pie?
They had the apple pies. I don't know if they had like any other kind of fruit pies that I
I thought
remember.
you guys had a cherry pie.
Maybe there was a cherry pie. I don't remember getting
I
it.
don't remember, but I know McDonald's has different things around the world. It's really interesting watching videos on it. I know in Hawaii they have like a special.
Saimin.
Yes.
What?
They have Spam.
Noodle, yeah.
Yeah, they have like
Hawaii
a whole
has a
soup.
saimin. Like Hawaiian noodle.
Yes, that's right. Yes, and they also have Spam stuff.
Spam, yeah.
For McDonald's.
You can get Spam at home. Why would you go to Spam at the McDonald's?
It might be good. Who knows?
It's good.
No.
And this is really interesting. I think it's in China or something. First of all, you could get married at McDonald's in Hong Kong. That's number one.
Yeah.
And I've thought about it.
McMarriage.
McMarriage! And two, so you get these, it's either cheese or spicy. It's a powder, and you either put your nuggets or your fries in, and then you, your McDonald's bag, and you put the powder and you shake it.
Yeah, I like
so it's
that.
like flavored.
You know, we talked about this before we started. Not far from here in New Hyde Park, we're in Floral Park. Right, our neighboring town has a place called the McMansion.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And it's pretty famous. What they did was there was this mansion that this guy built back in the day
Right.
that then went into like a public hands. And they were first it was like a country club they were going to do something with, and over the years it just kept turning, and then finally McDonald's bought it and just left it the facade as it was, and then built a McDonald's on the first floor.
Nice.
So
I wanna
the
go.
outside looks incredible. It's like
Yeah.
just look up if anybody wants to see it. Google McMansion, and it's a mansion with a McDonald's inside of it. It's fucking awesome.
And if you want to assassinate John Brennan, he lives right down the road.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No, I mean, look, I already know that I have my enemies. Somebody gave us 1 star on Spotify. And look, if you're out there and you're listening, you're a jealous fucking motherfucker who wants to be me. You want to be me, motherfucker. You can't ever be me because I have bigger titties than you'll ever have.
Oh, God. What about the McDonald's characters? I love Mayor McCheese.
I love the Hamburglar. Hamburglar was my favorite as a kid. I thought it was fucking a hilarious concept. I used to be like, get those hamburgers, motherfucker. I was rooting for the Hamburglar.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, when I was working McDonald's, the hamburger was 30 cents.
30 cents?
Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus, Yuki. Now what is it, like $17 a burger? Like, really?
It's up there. It's
They used to have the
expensive.
dollar menu. Do they still have that anymore?
No, they still have a dollar menu.
Oh, they do? All right, yeah, I respect the dollar menu. I don't think they should ever get rid of the dollar menu. You should have at least
No.
one small cheeseburger for $1, one small fry for $1.
Now they have McChicken.
McChicken for
the
$1.
double cheeseburger.
Did you want to hear something? One time when I was in LA.
And then
Me and my-
drink is so much, so many.
Oh,
drinks.
yeah, it's fucking...
And there was a
52 drinks.
McFry, McBiscuit. Like
One time when I was in LA, me and this guy were drunk, and we went to McDonald's, and we didn't have a lot of money,
yeah.
but there was the dollar menu. I got 10 McChickens, and I ate them all.
Oh, my God.
I ate 10 McChickens in one sitting, and it was fucking delicious.
Well, the McChicken, what, 10 of them, it's $1?
$10.
Oh my.
$10?
Yeah, we were kind of poor at the time, and we were like, "Fuck it, let's splurge." And we were drinking like Georgie vodka, so it was like $12 a bottle. So we had a fucking crazy night for like under $20.
Wow.
I don't know the mac chicken. When I was there, I did.
I've never had it either, but I think I would love it.
Wait, you never had a McChicken?
No.
It's fucking great. It's delicious.
I want
If
it.
you like the fucking chicken McNuggets, you'll love the McChicken.
Do you guys like sauces? Sweet and
Love.
sour for me.
I like a honey mustard.
Honey mustard. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I'm
And then
so hungry.
there is only one McDonald's. They have a beer.
What?
Where?
Where?
Germany.
Oh.
Those Germans know how to do it.
Honestly, when I go to different countries, I want to go to a McDonald's and try out each McDonald's.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
They have a different menu, so yeah.
Yeah.
I went to McDonald's in France, in Paris.
Le,
Same thing.
Right? Like a
Le Big
Pulp
Mac.
Fiction, Le
yeah,
Big-
Le Big Mac.
Actually,
Big Mac.
when I went to Italy with my school, we got wasted, and it was like 3 a.m, and we went to a McDonald's, and I wanted a Filet-O-Fish so badly, but I was so embarrassed because I just met these people, and I didn't want them to judge me so early on in the trip. We had 2 weeks to go. So I was like, I'll meet you guys outside. So I secretly ordered my Filet-O-Fish, and I hid it.
That's weirder than just
I
eating
know!
Yeah.
I'm crazy!
That's weirder because then they see you get the secret fillet of fish. Instead, just have a bold choice, and if somebody says something, just say, "Go fuck
You
yourself."
know why? It's because when I was a kid and I had it with my family, I thought it was completely normal. And then when I would tell people at school that I had it, they would be so mean about
It
it.
is normal, but it's not for everyone. That's the
not.
thing, and people are jerk-offs, and they'll make fun of you, but who
You know what
cares?
makes me love it even more? Drew Barrymore the other day, or maybe a few years ago, said that when her crazy mother would take her on auditions, if she did well, she'd get her a Filet-O-Fish. So I think about it
Well,
now.
if Drew Barrymore approves,
Yep. She got the
But
role of E.T.
here, I think bun is too dry. Need more steamed, more
Yeah.
moist.
Yeah.
steamed buns,
Sometimes it
steamed
upsets
hams.
me when the slice of cheese on the Filet-O-Fish is crooked. It makes me feel weird.
Don't get all
Yeah, there's
OCD. They're making
like-
40 of them at a time.
I know,
according to
now I
Yuki.
feel bad.
No, but no matter how busy, you still have to do it right.
Right.
You got it.
Okay, so what about McDonald's, Ronald McDonald as a character? Was he around when you were at McDonald's, or did he come later?
Okay, now I don't know, but my time, the headquarters has one guy, two guys, so they send, okay, you guys, you go this store today.
So it was Ronald McDonald was around.
But not every day, so then we don't know, when I go there, oh, he's here today, we don't even know that. Then, he play with the kids couple hours, then go somewhere else, and
Wow. I love
so
Ronald
every
McDonald.
store doesn't have him. I don't know now, but back then, the company sending
He's
those.
done. He's done. There's
What do you mean he's done?
There's no McDonald's characters anymore.
Really?
It's-
I thought Grimace was like a meme.
They had the Grimace shake, which I was happy about.
Yeah, I
that
thought
was
Grimace
purple.
was more famous than ever. He's more famous than Ronald McDonald sometimes.
Remember when you'd go into McDonald's and there'd be pictures of the characters all
Oh,
around?
yeah, of course.
And the seats would have burgers on them. Oh,
No, trust me, it was a better aesthetic back then. Now it's a fucking
it has no
blank.
aesthetic.
Yeah,
it's
it's like
horrible.
nothing. But Ronald McDonald, I don't subscribe to the idea that clowns are scary.
I love clowns.
I love clowns too. I like clowns more. I mean, some certain things are scary. You gonna eat that beef?
Yeah, do it.
You're getting hungry, right?
I know.
I'm
But
sorry.
Ronald McDonald, I think, of all the clowns, is more creepy than even the fucking Terrifier piece of shit. Like, Ronald McDonald, to me, is freaky sometimes.
But you know me. I love clowns, and Ronald McDonald's just reminds me of my childhood. He's one of my childhood clowns.
I never really liked Ronald McDonald. Kind of like the way I'm not like... I always like the side characters more than, say, Mickey Mouse, right? I'm a Donald freak. So Ronald is like the Mickey Mouse. I never
I know what
really
you're saying.
latched on to him as much.
Well, Mayor McCheese, I didn't... Once I started, shopping for McDonald's stuff, I was introduced to Mayor McCheese, but he wasn't around It was the Hamburglar. I love the Hamburglar.
Right, the Hamburglar was. You can't get it open.
Get the man some scissors. Oh, here. There's some
we got some
scissors.
scissors right here. Yuki. We're talking about McDonald's. Yuki's trying to open up some beef jerky over here. No, what is it? It's pickled. Wait, hold on. It's called Big Mama Pickled Sausage. Now, my brother got this. I didn't dislike it, but I also won't eat it again because it's like too.
Let's listen to that bite.
Yeah, let's see you take a bite out of this pickled sausage. Yuki Nakamura trying pickled sausage during our McDonald's.
A McPickle sausage.
Oh, he put it in his mouth, he sucked on it, and now he's licking it, and now he's chewing it. What's the verdict?
Pickle taste, huh?
Pickled taste. Yeah, it's pickled sausage. That's why I'm not. I didn't dislike it, but I'm not like I'd rather eat. I got these things, Vermont's. And the beef links and stuff, those are my jam. But that wasn't bad. It just wasn't. I'm not going to eat that all the time, you know.
You like it?
But it's like a hot dog, right?
Yeah.
It's good. I like sausage. So
Yes.
McSausage, they should do that. They do have the
They
sausage,
do.
right?
They have a mixed sausage for breakfast.
Exactly. That's the
Yeah.
kind of shit that I love. I love that shit.
I
Well,
love that.
it's like egg muffin instead of ham, you know.
Right.
They have a
Get the
sausage.
fucking
mixed
sausage on
sausage.
there.
But you know, the bun is like different. They use biscuit.
Biscuits.
Right?
Yes, because one of the buns, one time, another drunk memory, I got a McBreakfast for the first time, and one of the buns
Sweet.
had syrup injected into
they
it.
used
It's
to have the sweet buns. I
crazy.
forgot what they were called,
Those
but they
were
were like
good.
it was like a pancake with syrup already in
Yes.
it that you can then put. It was good with the sausage. It wasn't good with the bacon.
Interesting. I was not expecting that when I had that. It was amazing.
And I don't know if they do that anymore.
That
They might.
was 2014.
I think it's called a
wanna say.
McGriddle.
Yes, that's it. The
Do they still
McGriddle.
have a breakfast menu?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Breakfast is still there.
Remember that movie Big Daddy?
Yeah.
Where he's not making it in time for the
He's like,
breakfast
it's
menu.
10:32.
Get my son a McMuffin or something like that. I love that part.
Yeah. Me
Also,
too.
we should talk about McDonald's in movies. One of the most memorable McDonald's scenes is Harry and the Hendersons. John Lithgow.
Oh, yeah.
Remember they're trying to get him out of the house, and he gets all the McDonald's burgers, and he's like throwing
Oh
it.
my God, Mac and Me.
Mac and Me is basically a McDonald's commercial.
Yeah, you can't forget Mac and Me and the fucking shit, man. There's like a 25-minute dance sequence in there.
It's crazy.
Coming to America has a McDonald's ripoff.
McDowell's.
McDowell's, right. Oh my God. What other movies have McDonald's in it? Like,
Do you remember the Michael Douglas falling down?
Yeah. Oh, the fast food scene.
Yeah.
I don't think it's McDonald's, but it's there. It's
Right?
yeah, and
he pissed
goes.
off like there's no more breakfast menu. Like it's 11:35. Like, he got mad. He started killing people.
oh yes, that's right.
Yeah, he's got the fucking machine guns
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, no, yeah, that's right. McDonald's specifically in a movie, wasn't there like some sort of a basketball movie with McDonald's in it?
Oh, Spy Kids, there's a big, well, not big, but there's a McDonald's scene.
Yeah. What about the jingles?
What? Jingle all the way?
Jingle all the way with Donald Schwarzenegger.
Oh, you, ba
No.
ba ba ba.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Oh,
Or wasn't there an old one? It's magic. They okay.
Oh,
They rewrote the song. You know, do you believe in magic? And I hope you do. You'll always have a friend wearing big red shoes.
oh,
They said
and
that.
it's Ronald.
Yeah, he had the big red shoes. But you want to hear something fucking crazy?
What?
There's theories that Ronald McDonald is a pedophile.
Of course there
And
is.
it's because of his red shoes for some reason. Because people say that the red shoes that you wear, like, you know, Tom Hanks, the man with one red shoe, and other people who wear red shoes and these, that supposedly it's like human skin
You know
of
what?
children.
I'm seriously about to put clown makeup on and saying, instead of leave Britney alone, I'm going to be like, leave Ronald
Leave
alone.
Ronald alone!
Yeah, dressed as a clown. I love him.
I don't know, man. I don't think that like, just like people. Okay, so I wrote this song called "I'm in Love with Pizza" before Pizzagate, right? And the whole idea is that my favorite food is pizza, and I love it so much that I would marry it. I would actually marry pizza. No offense, Liz, but I would actually marry pizza because it's my favorite fucking food. And in the song, I get on my bended knee and I say, "Hey, pizza, would you marry me?" And the pizza says no. Because I'm a piece of shit. But
That sounds like a Carpenter song.
but now I can't release that fucking song probably because if I release a song called "I'm in Love with Pizza," people be like, "See, he fucks children." And that's how fucking crazy people are, is that I can't even say that I love pizza without people calling me a pedophile. So people can't even have red shoes now without saying you're a pedophile. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't pedophiles out there in the world. Of course there are. There's fucking sick people out there. But not every single thing, every single time somebody likes pizza, it means they rape children. Not every single time somebody wears red shoes, it means they fuck children. That's fucking crazy. McDonald's. Is that the topic? I'm raping it.
Have you heard that
The McPizza.
McDonald's the meat is cat meat? Have you heard that?
No.
I've heard horse meat.
Horse meat?
Yeah.
I mean, horse is okay. I mean,
I forgot.
horse,
Okay,
was
what would you
talking
rather, horse or cat?
horse is better because horse you can eat, but
I try horse over cat.
nobody eats cat. That was the rumor. When I was there, something like, "Oh, McDonald's they use cat meat." I think competitor start rumor,
Burger King?
Burger King or something start, and then there was a bad experience. I was in the store. Cat fell from the ceiling, and then down to the grill. So of course
No!
it's hot, right? So cat went crazy and went that way towards the customers. So, oh my God, cat ran from the kitchen. So, it's true. McDonald's cat meat.
They're eating.
And they probably could
cats.
smell the hair burning. Oh.
And then I was there that day when that happened. So, besides those good things, I have to write the
Cat on grill.
like a progress report.
some report because it happened when I was there. Like, Nakamura, why it happened? Why did that? I don't know. I mean, how am I supposed to know? Cat is falling from the ceiling.
I would pay big bucks for that footage. Oh my God. Did you scream?
Yeah, like wow, like everybody, whole kitchen. Yeah, then cat went that way. Then oh my God,
That's better than a Yuki sex tape. I would pay big.
And there's probably probably got in there because it smelled the food.
Probably, yeah.
Oh my God.
But it's kind of that incident back it up.
Is a
rumor.
catastrophe.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I'm loving it.
So-
Wasn't there another jingle from McDonald's?
I don't remember.
Yeah, there was an old one. Shit, man. Before I'm loving it, it was like, fuck. Yuki.
Yeah.
What's the old McDonald's jingle? Wake up. Makeup.
Is
Shake
that
up.
the Japanese song they used to song? 味なことやるマクドナルド
What? They had their own Japanese
Yeah.
jingle? You're kidding.
Wow.
That sounds amazing. Sing it again.
味なことやるマクドナルド
Wow.
There was that. Was it McDonald's or Burger King who did the one where you got the little flexi disc record, and then if you learned the song and memorized it, it was a crazy ass song that you would get like some sort of a prize.
Oh,
It was
this
like
was
cheese
before
fries,
my time.
Yeah. It was like hold on, I'm gonna find it out. McDonald's song. But what else about McDonald's while I'm looking this up?
I'm loving it. I love it, and I will always love it. And McDonald's over everything for me. Although I do love In-N-Out.
In and out, right? In and out is they make when you order. So it's not really...
No, I know. You could say well done fries.
Right. So it's not really fast food.
No, but it's quick.
Yeah, it's kind of in between fast food and regular restaurant.
I love it so much. I also love White Castle.
Oh.
Do you like it?
But I think, I think In-N-Out is the best. And then people says Shake Shack is no.
No, I don't really like Shake Shack.
No, I don't like Shake Shack. In-N-Out is always better. Then have you eaten in LA? That was a greasy big burger.
Whataburger? No.
Not the
Fat burger?
Fat burger.
Fat burger, baby. I love Fat burger. That's the first time I ever had an egg on my burger was a Fat burger. And I never stopped. I love Fat burger. 2 a.m, hit the Fat burger.
Yeah,
that's
Fat
from
burger.
fucking Ice Cube, man.
But they have only LA, huh? They don't have any
I've never
other.
even heard of it.
Okay, so Barry Manilow wrote one McDonald's jingle, and it says, "You deserve a break today." Oh no, a song sometimes incorrectly attributed to a young Barry Manilow, who did sing it in one version of the commercial. But in fact, it was written by singer-songwriter Kenny Karen, and the melody originates from "We're Together" by the Brass Ring. I don't know. But yeah, I guess it was, a song called "You Deserve a Break Today." That was a McDonald's jingle. And then, there was another song. It was like a rap almost, a long thing, and it was a whole marketing campaign where you could get a disc from McDonald's, one of those flexi discs, like the super thin records, but it still worked on a vinyl record player. And you learn the song, and if you could remember the whole thing, I'll play it at the end of this episode. I'll play the whole McDonald's song.
Oh.
And it was hard. I tried to memorize it, and I would only get 2 lines in.
Oh. My God.
Yeah. Okay, what else? Anything else about McDonald's?
Rapping.
What about the rapping?
Well, when I was working, first, everything was paper. Even the Big Mac has, those fancy silver, like aluminum type of.
Yeah.
The wrapping thing is, you need technique, it's then soon became styrofoam.
That's right.
But styrofoam is expensive and then, saves the earth. Yeah. So they stopped doing it. Now, these days, they have like a card box, right?
Yep. And when I was a kid, they had paper. It wasn't like aluminum wrapping, but like for like the cheeseburgers, it'd be like a yellow paper wrapping.
Right.
Filet of fish, it would always be blue. And now it's cardboard boxes,
right.
Which I like.
But, the paper, the filet of fish, it's very difficult because if you hold too strong, especially the filet of fish is the steamed bun.
Right.
So if you hold too strong, it
would ruin it.
You ruin it. So it's very, you need a technique. You have to practice.
That's special.
Okay, so what we'll do here is, why don't we listen to the McDonald's? So it's called the McDonald's Menu Song. The McDonald's Menu $1 Million Menu Song was an instant win promotion created as part of an advertising campaign which ran from 1988 to early 1989. As the name suggests, the song, which is based on Reunion's 1974 hit single "Life is a Rock," incorporates all the items in the menu at that time. Sandwiches, other dinner menus, breakfast items, all sorts of stuff. And it was either a flexi disc or a cardboard record containing songs that were attached to the marketing campaign. And if you were able to memorize this and then do it in a certain way, you had a chance to win $1 million.
Oh.
So I'm going to play it now for everybody at home and Yuki and Liz, and we'll get back and see what you think if you could have memorized this thing.
Good morning, class. Today we're going to learn the McDonald's menu song and give a listener out there a chance to win $1 million. So, repeat after me.
Repeat after me.
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Here goes.
Here goes.
Big Mac McDLT, a quarter pounder with some cheese fillet, a fish, a hamburger, a cheeseburger, a Happy Meal, McNuggets, tasty golden French fries, regular or larger size, a salad, chef or garden, or a chicken salad, oriental, big breakfast, egg McMuffin, hot cakes and sausage, maybe biscuits, bacon, egg and cheese, or sausage, Danish hash browns, 2 and 4, dessert, hot apple pies and sundaes, 3 varieties of soft serve cone, 3 kinds of shakes and chocolatey chip cookies, and a drink, a Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, an orange drink, a Sprite and coffee, decaf, 2, a low-fat milk, also an orange juice. I love McDonald's, good time, great taste, and I get this all at one place. Got it?
Got it!
Okay, now you do it.
Big Mac McDLT, a quarter pounder with some cheese.
Ah, too bad. Because if this class can do the McDonald's menu song all the way through, a listener out there is going to win $1 million.
Win $1 million?
Yeah, so let's try again. Big Mac McDLT, a quarter pounder with some cheese.
Big Mac McDLT, a quarter pounder with some cheese.
Filet of fish, a hamburger, a cheeseburger, a Happy Meal.
Filet of fish, a hamburger, a cheeseburger, a Happy Meal.
You're on a roll. Keep going.
McNuggets, tasty golden French fries, regular or larger sizes, salad, chef or garden, or a chicken salad, oriental, big breakfast, egg McMuffin, hot cakes and sausage, maybe biscuits, bacon, egg and cheese, or sausage, Danish hash browns, 2 and 4, dessert, hot apple pies and sundaes, 3 varieties of soft serve cone, 3 kinds of shakes and chocolatey chip cookies, and a drink, a Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, an orange drink, a Sprite and coffee, decaf, 2, a low-fat milk, also an orange juice. I love McDonald's.
Oh, we're so sorry. The person listening to this record didn't win the big prize, but tell him to check out those coupons.
Check out those coupons.
And get him down to McDonald's now to save money on great McDonald's food and give him more chances to win more prizes.
More prizes.
And you guys,
Yes.
sing something else.
Good time, great taste. That's why this is our place. The good time, great taste of McDonald's.
Yeah, I can't find out if anybody won. Oh, and then so we're back from the McDonald's $1 Million Menu song, right? And that was I probably upstairs in my parents' attic have that flexi disc because I used to have it and I used to play it and I used to try to remember the fucking shit and I would get 1 or 2 lines in and then that was it. I couldn't fucking follow the rest of it.
Oh.
But I would sit there going, Big Mac, McDonald's, fries, and then it just wouldn't stick. But it was a promotion all over the world. And they had different menus in different parts of the world. So different parts of the world, like the United States was the one that we just played. Then they had Canada, which was different. Hong Kong, which was different. Quebec, which was different. Australia, which was different. So they all had whatever. And if you were able to do that and recite it, you were able to win $1 million.
Oh.
And I can't find if anybody actually won here.
Maybe nobody won.
Maybe nobody won, or maybe McDonald's just lied and it was just a marketing ploy.
bullshit.
But here's the thing: Liz Schack suggested that if any of our listeners or our Patreon subscribers can actually do this song and prove that they do it with a video or anything, just somehow prove that they do it, we're gonna give you $100 from Yuki. It's not $1 million. But from Yuki and John, the prize money is $100, respect, and then
Respect.
$100 respect, and
The Mick respect.
a gift card to McDonald's. Are there McDonald's gift cards?
Probably,
sure,
yeah.
yeah.
There
All right,
are.
If there are McDonald's gift cards, so you get a gift card from McDonald's, $100, and mad respect. So if anybody who's listening to this can do that song all the way through and prove it to us, we'll reward you handsomely. Well, I don't know if it's handsomely, but in a small way. What do you think, Yuki?
Yeah, that sounds good.
You think you can do it?
Well, I can't do it.
No, I can't do it
No.
either. That's some hard
No,
shit,
no.
man.
Yeah.
That's harder than rap. That's like, there was this guy called Tongue Twister or something, or Twista.
Yeah.
He was the fastest rapper in the world. The other guy, who's the guy who did the Mario song? The guy who used to be the announcer for the Micro Machines.
Oh, I don't know.
And he did Bad. Remember Bad?
Oh,
Bad,
yes,
Bad,
I
Bad,
love
Bad,
him.
Bad, Bad. He did the lyrics to Bad in 12 seconds or something like that. And he's the fastest talker. That seems to me that even that would be tough for him.
It would be. I bet he could do it, though.
I bet you he could do it, yeah. So anybody look it up. We'll put a link to the song and we'll put a link to the lyrics and all that stuff. And if you could do it, $100, a gift card to McDonald's, and mad respect. Well, any more thoughts on McDonald's before we close this beautiful day out?
Well, don't eat fast food every day, but sometimes it's good.
Agreed.
I agree with that. And I don't really have a big hierarchy of fast foods, but if I did, McDonald's would be in the top 5 easily.
Yeah.
You guys eat other fast food? Jack in the Box, Burger King.
I love it all. I don't
Bell,
have
you
one that
love.
I dislike. I love Taco Bell. I mean, Taco Bell would give McDonald's a run for its
Taco
money.
Bell is better than Del Taco.
I actually really love. I only had Del Taco once and I loved it.
To me, Taco Bell is better than Del Taco only because Taco Bell gets more adventurous with their selections. Del Taco is very, solid in its choices, and I love the taste and I love going there. But Taco Bell, Del Taco has never reached the heights of the quesarito, and fuck you, Taco Bell, for getting rid of the fucking quesarito because that was my favorite thing, and I ate 7 of them at one time, and and I wish. Oh, you know what? I also one time here's a final story I'll give you about McDonald's, and then we'll move along. One time after a Fish show, I went to see Fish at Madison Square Garden, and I drank a lot during it. I probably ate some shrooms, did some fucking marijuana, whatever. It's Fish. You gotta go get fucked up. So afterwards, I was in Penn Station downstairs, and I was hungry, so I got a Big Mac. Just a Big Mac. No fries, no nothing. But I got the Big Mac, and my friend Alex was with me, and he knew that I could do this, and he goes, I dare you to eat that Big Mac in one bite. I said, okay.
Oh my God.
And I ate the fucking Big Mac in one bite. Just put it all in my mouth and chewed it and swallowed it down. And a dude who was standing nearby watched me do that. He goes, holy fucking shit. That's the most amazing thing I ever saw. He's like, tonight I met Marc Messier and a guy who could eat Big Macs in one bite. And he goes, if I buy you another Big Mac, could you do that again? I said, yeah. And he said, what would the prize be? Like, what would you want in exchange for it? And I said, another Big Mac. So he said, wait. So if I buy you a Big Mac, your prize would be
Big Mac.
a second Big Mac. So I'll buy you 2 Big Macs. I said, yeah, that'll be the prize. I'll eat one in one bite, and then I'll have a third for the train. And he goes, all right. So he did, and I did it again. He's like, holy shit, gather round, everybody. And then I said, you know what? I won't save this one for the train. Third one. Right down the fucking
It's like a
line.
freak
Oh my
show.
God.
Yeah, it was like a freak show, and people watched, and they were like, holy shit. And then he's like, I'll buy you another one. And at that point, I was like, yeah, 3's my limit.
Yeah, no.
I'm not going to do it
Right
anymore.
choice.
But then he bought me a beer. So I had a beer for the train. So
I want to see you do that so badly, but I'm also afraid.
I could do 1. I don't think I could do 3 like I did.
When was this?
Probably 1997 or 1998.
Oh, long time ago.
Oh yeah, I was in college, and I was a young whippersnapper, and I just had a better metabolism at that point. But I could do 1. I could easily do 1.
Oh, Dan says it's scary. Your brother.
Well, it's only scary when my jaw doesn't unhit.
That's what he said.
Because for some reason, like when I do it correctly, it's almost as if my jaw unhooks like a fucking snake's, and it all
Now,
fits in.
Do you squish?
I take it like this and I shove it, and it fits like so. So basically, the secret is it goes into my cheeks like a squirrel, and then I work it down.
How long does it take to go down?
Sometimes 30 seconds, sometimes 6 minutes. It depends on the different.
6 minutes.
But I can do it. I can do a Big Mac in one bite, easy. I mean, not one bite. It's I say it's one bite, but it's like basically shove a Big Mac in my mouth and chew it down.
I might have
my
to see
God.
that.
I can do
Is the quarter pounder is bigger?
No, the Big Mac's bigger because the Big Mac has all the extra shit, the lettuce, the tomatoes, and that's actually part of the problem is the shredded lettuce gets all fucking... So sometimes when it falls out, it technically didn't do it, so I got to get every morsel in.
Yeah, I need to see this.
All right, well, we'll see. If okay, that'll be the surprise. Okay?
Yeah.
So if you could do the McDonald's song, we'll give you $100, a gift certificate to McDonald's, and I'll eat a Big Mac in one bite on camera and post it on the Patreon buffet.
I think I got to get in on this competition.
That's right. So this is a big competition. We never had a competition at the buffet before.
I don't think I can do that.
The McBuffet.
The McBuffet, Yuki.
Buffet.
Well, all right. Well, that was McDonald's by Yuki and John and Liz. That was a beautiful episode, and that was very informative. Yuki, I'm glad you had your experiences there, and that's a nice thing that you said, that it taught you people skills. It taught you how to deal with people.
Yeah, it's a really there's a manual.
Yeah. And Liz, you love McDonald's. It's sweet that you loved it so much that it was a special occasion, even though, like, the idea that McDonald's was a special occasion, but it probably was the cheapest meal that you could have gotten.
Except, speaking of, so those skills, there's one time somebody came like, can I have ice cube? Because my kids are sick. Then I need ice cube. And the stupid manager, I wasn't there that day, but the other manager, ice cube isn't on sale, so he didn't give it to her.
What?
She called customer service. What kind of, company is this? Like, my kids are sick, I needed the ice cube, and then your manager didn't give me, I even tried to pay. And then his answer was, ice cube isn't on sale. It's not so she got the pissed and he was fired.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of sickness this was that an ice
I don't
cube
know.
would cure it.
Maybe he had a fever or something.
That's horrible.
But
Yeah, they could have given the ice for free.
Right?
Come on.
Like
yeah.
anybody's counting ice cubes?
No, but that's, he wasn't flexible to do that, to be kind. So he was fired.
Good.
Because, unhuman being attitudes.
Bastard.
Yeah, come on.
You need to help people.
That's
you
right.
know.
McDonald's,
But
the Ronald
he's-
McDonald House. It
Yeah,
helps people.
and then his
Children.
defense was like, it wasn't, it's in the manual, manual says don't sell anything on the product. So he was following, but we said it's a common sense.
It is common sense, and it's a human thing to do.
Yeah.
Give a fucking motherfucker a piece of ice if they're not feeling
And
good.
then who cares, if you give it to the ice to that lady, headquarters wouldn't know that.
Exactly.
That's just being a dick.
Yeah.
Well,
So she was pissed and called the headquarters. So headquarters was embarrassed, so they have to fire him.
Wow. Yikes.
damn, Yuki. Well, I'm glad you were a better manager than that guy.
The McDrama. I
know.
love it.
McDrama.
Well, my thing is only cat run out towards the customer. That was it.
Yeah,
was
but that's
the worst.
funny.
That's
That's
amazing.
funny. That's
You should write a book, seriously.
McYuki.
But that incident, totally back up rumor.
Amazing.
Meat was cat.
Jeez.
Cat burger.
Cat burger, yeah.
All right, well, that was Yuki and John's podcast buffet. We want to thank all of our beautiful patrons and listeners and everybody who
Yes.
subscribes and supports. I mean, our numbers keep going up, Yuki. And
Nice. And then give us a subject. We talk.
oh yeah, hit us up with subjects. In fact, I'm going to make an announcement on the buffet. If we haven't done your subject yet, I still have a list of a bunch of fan and listener subjects, but sometimes they get lost in the mix because sometimes they're either on the podcast buffet, the Patreon buffet, sometimes on Twitter, and I might have missed it. So I'm going to do a master list on the Patreon buffet and say, if we've missed your subject, put it in the comments below.
The guy name is Tim Fukua.
Oh, okay. So So this is the guy who
he-
suggested Blood
Blood
Diner.
Diner. Yeah.
So what we're gonna do sooner or later, not immediately, because I gotta order the Blu-ray or the DVD. Yuki's first movie ever was Blood Diner. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit down and watch Blood Diner, and we're gonna do a Yuki Nakamura commentary for Blood Diner, which I'm super excited about.
That's
Yes.
great.
And Yuki's gonna tell all the stories.
All back behind the story.
Yeah.
I was there. Entire movie.
And that'll happen sooner than later. I mean, we're gonna do it once we have the Blu-ray.
My first movie.
First
Joe.
movie.
And it's a classic now.
Really?
Yeah, I know someone that knows someone who collects Blood Diner like merch. Like
Wow.
he has menus from the movie.
Personally, I hated that.
You might like it again once we watch it, Yuki. You'll see.
I don't know. I think that movie is a piece of shit.
Oh my God! We're stepping into fucking negative. Well, anyway, we'll talk to you guys next time at the buffet. And if you want to get a beautiful Yuki Nakamura model, handmade, the last drive-in Yuki Nakamura model, email yukinorinakamura@aol.com, and he will get that for you ASAP. Okay? So we all appreciate what you do here, and we'll see you next time at the
Joe and the Yuki podcast buffet. Did I say right?
I think you did. I wasn't listening.
Yuki and John, patriot of the birth.